So I just watched this video on Facebook, and I think it said something like, "What would you do? Would you do this to your man's side chick or something like that?" But like, it showed this big girl, kind of heavy girl, came out to fight this other girl, which I guess was the side chick, and she was kind of slim, she was small, and I guess she came out and they started arguing. She started grabbing the girl, she punched her in her face a couple times, then she threw her on the ground and she like kicked the girl in her face, like she stumped down into her face. Like, I don't know if her head hit the concrete or what, but I guess that was the blow that knocked her out. And then after that, the big girl walked around to the side of her, and like she unconscious, and she walked around to the side of her and kick her in her face. Like, and at that point, I just turned it off. Like, I couldn't even watch it after that, because like the sound of it was just so, like, she connected so clearly. Like, I think she probably broke her jaw or something. I don't know what happened in the rest of the video. I couldn't even watch the rest of it, because, like, first of all, man, if that type of stuff is entertaining to you, something's wrong with you. Like, for real. You know, like, it's one thing. I think you should take every avenue you possibly can to avoid a fight. If you have to fight to protect yourself, that's a different scenario. But if you just fighting, man, just over some stupid stuff. First of all, I know being cheated on can hurt a lot, but man, if that person cheated on you, why are you mad at the side person? Like, I understand. I'm not gonna say why you mad. You got the right to be mad at both of them. But going to fight the side person when the one that really hurt you the most was the one that you supposed to be in love with or whatever, like, that's stupid. Why are you fighting that person? And you know, like I said, if you're fighting to defend yourself, that's different. But even in a scenario where you are fighting to defend yourself, the whole purpose is to prevent or stop the person from attacking you. Once you see this person is out of the fight, you won. It's done. Walk away. Even if they still awake, like if they say, I, you know what I'm saying? Leave it alone, man. All of this extra, I'm gonna knock you out and then I'm gonna keep stumping your face. That's so demonic, man. That's crazy. Like, you don't have a conscience at all whatsoever. You know, like, you can be angry as you want to be, but when you get to that point where you just want to see, like, all you have is rage, and like, this person, first of all, that's cowardice to me. You a coward. If you knock a person out, or if the person is down and they not fighting back or whatever, and especially if they unconscious, and you still kicking and punching, and like, they're not even fighting back, you a coward now. You a coward. Let it go. You a coward. Leave them alone. You won. Step off. Go away. Walk away. It's over. It's over. But the fact that she kicked this girl in her face like that, and just kept, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much, man. Like, to me, honestly, I think people like that need to be in jail. I don't care if it's dudes watching this video that live like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you my people, supposedly. If that's how the kind of person you are, if I see one of my guys do that, I'm not gonna stand there recording it. Like, bro, if you gotta defend yourself, first of all, I'm gonna try to break it up. But if for any reason, like, if my guy did knock somebody else out, and I see him run up to try to keep hitting him, bro, I'm gonna grab my guy. Like, is you crazy? Like, what if you kill this dude? It ain't nothing never that serious. Nigga, dudes wanna show off for the camera, or they wanna get their brownie points up, or whatever you wanna call it, they street cred. And it's like, okay, now you finna face murder charges. Over what? Somebody that cheated? Like, you stupid. Grow up, man. Grow up. Move on. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. We all go through pain in life. Move on. Now you finna face a life or whatever charge they gonna give you because you murdered this dude, or attempted murder, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just not even worth it, man. Like, I just feel like I need to say that, man. It disgusts me. That disgusts me, man. Oh, and like, I saw, my wife showed me a video of, like, one of her friends was coming home from I don't know if it was church or work or something the other day, and she was on the train recording some dudes fighting on a train. And I mean, dude was like bleeding like crazy. And I ain't even finished watching that video either. But the thing that disgusted me more so about that video, yeah, you know, like I said, you know, the fighting and the blood and all that was crazy, man. I don't like to see that type of stuff. But the thing that disgusted me the most about that video is that it's so many people on this train and ain't nobody doing nothing. There's so many people. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people pull their phones out to record and not doing nothing else. I understand the women, you know, I don't want, the women shouldn't be getting involved in that. But it's dudes, like, it's dudes in there that's got their cameras out recording, and you know, it's like, bro, look, I'm a Christian, and I believe that the Lord is not going to put you in a position to be hurt or harmed or die or whatever the situation is, unless it's your time. You know what I mean? If the Lord knows your heart and your intention, and like, man, He know you want to try to break this up, ask the Lord to be with you and help you to break this up. Like, yes, but what if this dude died? Would you feel bad if you sitting there recording this dude's death right here? Like, man, go help. Like, I'm not saying, you ain't got to go over there, macho man, and yeah, get off of him. But I'm saying, go over there and talk to the guy. Like, man, like, look, bro, you know, if the boys come right now, you know, you're not defending yourself at this point. At this point, you mauling this dude. At this point, it's not self-defense. At this point, it's assault and battery. And you finna go to jail. So, man, just let it go. You want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Do something. If talking don't work, then maybe a couple guys can go up. You ain't got to snatch them and throw them to the ground, but just, you know, grab them off, pull them off, do something. But y'all letting this man get whooped. The video is like 12, 15 minutes. And as far as I watched it, ain't nobody did nothing. And it's like, man, you know, we always talk about the white man that hate us, and the white man is this, and you know, we oppressed, and we need you know, recognition, and you know, stop treating black people like this and Trump that. But y'all can't stop fighting and killing each other. Y'all look stupid. Stop talking about that if you ain't gonna never stop the violence amongst ourselves, man. Shut up with that, please. If you could talk all that trash in the street because the white cops is killing black people, then say something about the black people killing black people and fighting on the train like that. Go do something about it. Stop talking about it. Step in there and grab dude off of the other dude. Until that day comes, we don't have the right to be talking about what the white man doing to nothing. So what? Majority of us got jobs, got cars, got kids, got food, got everything we need. We may not be living live and lavish like some of these white people. So what? You got what you need. They ain't oppressing you that bad to where you ain't making it. God got you. And God gonna handle all that when He come. But the point is, for now, if y'all gonna sit back and laugh and grab camcorders and be laughing and cracking jokes, or just talking about, dang, he whooping this dude, dang. Okay, but when you get a cell phone, and you record a white cop killing a black person, it's a whole nother situation. It's a whole nother feeling and effect to it. It's a whole nother, man, this is I'm outraged. I want justice and all this other stuff. But when you see black people fighting black people, and you see these two black girls out in the street fighting, one getting kicked in the face, her jaw broke, she unconscious, people recording and laughing and acting stupid. As black people, we are the laughing stock, because people prove the stereotypes right all the time, and we will record it. You want to go out and, you know what I'm saying, I grew up with dudes that ain't do right. I don't agree with it, but dudes is out here still acting stupid. Like, it ain't cool being out here on the block selling drugs and gang banging and, well, I'm gonna catch this nigga lacking. Like, grow up, man. After this life, you got so much more to deal with and answer to than another dude with a gun. That ain't nothing. You got God to answer to. And ain't no death, ain't no pain, ain't nothing gonna hurt you as much as losing out on the kingdom of heaven. And you can laugh. People can, ain't no God, man, or God don't love me, or whatever you want to call it, man. Everybody in this world is going to have an opportunity to hear the gospel. A lot of people have already heard it and they denied it. Whatever it is, man. But it's like you have a choice. You have a choice to do right or a choice to do wrong. And so many people is choosing to do wrong. And it's sad. And And I'm tired of people getting offended by the racial argument, by the racial so-called oppression or the racial tension, but got the nerve to laugh when a black man kill another black man. Oh, I caught that nigga lacking. Look at this, bro. Look at this video. I caught him lacking. I put one in his head. But when a white cop do that to a black man, y'all ready to fight. It's pissing me off, man. I'm just so sick of ignorant people, man. It's just not even funny. And that's why, you know what? That's the main reason people need to wake up and realize, as bad as this world is getting, all of these natural, these fires, man, fires everywhere, earthquakes everywhere, tsunamis back to back, and all this stuff that's going on, and it's not controllable, man. And all these people dying, the violence is crazy, wars, and all the stuff that's going on, man, and all this homosexuality that's taken over and taking away the rights of Christians or people. You ain't got to be a Christian. If you don't agree with homosexuality, your rights is being taken away if you don't agree with it. Like the bakers that don't want to bake cakes, and the people that don't want to make suits, and the people that don't want to perform weddings, and all this other stuff. The world is being taken over by immorality, and people acting like this thing ain't finna come to an end. People acting like there's no God and like the Bible ain't real. You ain't got to believe in it, but when that day comes, you're going to bow your knee. So you need to make a choice now. Either you going to accept God and try to live right so that you can make it out of this place, or you're going to keep laughing with your cell phone. And the sad thing is, it's not going to be funny when the camera's turned on you, man. When the camera's turned on you in that same situation, or when the camera's turned on you when the Lord come back and you ain't make it, it's not going to be funny then. It's not going to be funny. It's just crazy, man. It's like, I don't know, man. That's just, it's got to stop, man. Step in. At some point, step in. I know you may not, man, look, you ain't got to go by yourself. If you by yourself, call the police, do something. But if it's a group of y'all, and y'all see like this dude on the train getting whooped like that, I mean, dude is like in a puddle, it's a puddle of blood, man. And the dude is still on top of him, trying to beat him, and ain't nobody doing nothing. If you don't care about life, if you don't care about the next man that much, if you can care that much to march with Martin Luther King, or you can care that much to march by the White House, or you know what I'm saying, you can care that much to march for the Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. Black lives don't really matter to you. It don't really matter to you if you can go march. You lying. It's garbage. You can go march all you want to and be mad at the white man, but you look stupid when the white man turn on Facebook or YouTube and see you recording and laughing at black men killing each other and fighting and stumping each other out in the street and selling drugs and lacking and all this other stupid stuff. You defeating your goal. You defeating the whole purpose of your anger. I can go on with this all day, man, in a rage, but it's like, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. Yeah, we make mistakes, man. We make mistakes. We argue with people sometime and all that, but you know what? At some point, you gotta be the bigger person. Sometimes you gotta apologize, man. You gotta apologize. Don't be too prideful to apologize, man. Apologize when you're wrong. Even if you're right, ain't nothing wrong with apologizing, man. If you go to this person and just be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's not even really my character. I ain't trying to have enemies. I ain't trying to have this kind of situation going on. Like, cancel that, man. Cancel that. The Bible says, if you can't forgive, how do you expect God to forgive you? It may be hard. It's very hard, because in the flesh you don't want, that ain't what your flesh want to do. Your flesh don't want to do that. It don't. But you got to let the Spirit work through you, and you got to let that stuff go, man. It ain't cool walking around with enemies. You got to watch your back everywhere you go, man. Or you can't go to certain areas and have fun with your people, your family, because you scared to go to that block because they know you on that block and you got beef on that block. That's stupid, man. That's dumb. Yeah, you know, an innocent person can go anywhere and get shot. That's true. But the Bible says don't fear what man can do to you. If you live in the life you're supposed to be living in Christ, don't fear what man can do to you. First of all, God gonna protect you. If for any reason you are taken out of this world, And people say, well, he seemed to be such a good person, he was a Christian. You know what? Sometimes the Lord takes people out of this world because they are in a position where they have done what the Lord has asked them to do. And the Lord is like, well, you know what? I'm gonna let this person go to sleep, because when he opened his eyes the next time, he gonna be in my kingdom. He has done his work to the point where I'm satisfied with this person. If I let him go to be an example to somebody else to get their life right, I'm gonna take him, because the next time he open his eyes, gonna be in heaven forever. So don't always get mad. Yeah, we gonna mourn and get sad when people die, man, but it's not always a bad thing. If that person was living righteously, it's not always a bad thing, because that person is, the next time that person open their eyes, it's gonna be in heaven. And you should want that to be you. But we got to stop all this silliness, man. It's stupid. Stop laughing at this dumb stuff. The Lord, you think the Lord is smiling at that? There's so many people who call themselves Christians, and then they see this stuff going on, and they laugh at it. They laugh at it, or they be the first to pull their phone out and record it. World star. Come on, bro. God looking at you like you scum. Like, I'm sorry, but that's really what it is. You, at this moment, you acting like the devil. That's what you are. That's crazy, man. You need to wake up. Stop, man.